All right. I think this is live. Yeah, okay. Well, I thought I'd have to press a button to go live, but guess we're just running with it. Um, this is actually just something super casual that I just wanted to give a test run with. I wanted to just try it live and kind of force myself to go through it and see how it turns out. But first of all, if there's like, sounds like there's lumberjacks in the background because there probably is. They're like running around with chainsaws chopping down trees. But the purpose of this is I wanted to go through an actual funnel, kind of like a funnel hacking process, a funnel analysis for a coffee brand. And this kind of like jumped on, or this coffee brand in particular jumped on my radar years ago. But we were on a consultant call yesterday with a coffee brand that we're looking to form and grow. And it just hit me, and I randomly went to their page because I knew they had a lot of cool like sales process stuff set up, and jumped on their ad library and clicked into some of their pages. And I was like, oh, wow, they are actually doing things right. And I was like, well, I want to do this live thing. I'm not too sure how it's going to go. So I'm going to keep it super casual. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow and just see how it turns out. So, anyways, what we're going to do is go through this funnel of this coffee brand. The coffee brand's name is Lifeboost. And we're just going to take a look at everything that they kind of have moving now. This is a successful brand. I think they're high seven, maybe low to mid eight figures. I could be off there, but I know they've been around for a really long time and they're spending a lot on advertising, and so that's a good sign that they're somewhat healthy and are doing the right things. So actually, this is going to be a real kind of sales process of going through their sales process because I'm running out of coffee. And if you ever do this on your side of things, don't go through their sales process and ask for a refund. Actually, go through their sales process, keep the product. There's nothing worse than somebody hacking somebody's stuff and then not actually giving them the money, right? Just requesting a refund. So, anyways, I'm going to jump through a few different screens here. I did a little bit of setup this morning to make sure that I didn't have, as I'm going through this checkout process, I didn't share like credit card information or anything. So there's some screens that I'll probably fumble through, but this is the first time doing it, so I just want to make sure. Just wanted to run through it and to see how it goes. So, okay, let's turn off my full video here, and you're gonna see like the YouTube background, and let's run through it. Let's close that. Maybe save that. Let's make sure that's all good. You're seeing this live, so fumbling through it. Yeah, okay. Very first thing, a couple of housekeeping items is I'm going to start in their ad library where majority of their ad spend is going, and I'm just going to use Facebook. I'm sure they've got Google and YouTube and stuff, but I'm going to choose Facebook for today because I saw an actual offer that I'm actually interested in, and I'd like to have that delivered to my door so I can have some more coffee. And then I'm also going to go through and kind of map things out. There's no kind of like super sensitive information that I'm going to map out, but I'm just going to map it out so we can look at it visually. And then after this live is over, I'll drop a link. That way you can grab this kind of like blueprint, this playbook or play in the description. But anyways, let's run through it. Let's keep it super loose and fun. And I don't know, maybe this turns into a thing, or maybe this is a one-time live and it never happens again. We'll see. So very first thing is I'm here with intent. I want coffee. I need coffee. And so I'm going to be looking for an offer that makes sense to me. Now, this brand in particular, let's go to their main website real quick, Life Boost Coffee. They have a unique spin on coffee, right? So they have kind of like functional coffee, and they're doing a lot of things right from a sales perspective, right? There's brands out there that just really focus heavy on the branding, and there's brands out there that have some good branding, but are really heavy on the sales focus, like getting customers through the door, converting. You can see I have some things in my cart here. Let's remove these so we don't mess with this process at all here. Okay, let's get that removed. Good. Okay, so it's not cached. So you can see as we go through here, they're already like on their homepage, really sales focused, big red button to shop now. They're keeping their menu super slim to get you where they want to get you. And they're calling out like what makes them different, right? Clean, low acid coffee, Trust Pure, I'm not even sure what that is, but I'm interested. 15-step method of growing, roasting, ensure healthiest coffee possible. Like, that's interesting. That's unique. There's kind of this 3D analysis going on, right? There's like being different, being dominant, and then being disruptive. All these kind of things are being played or being showed on their homepage, let alone their sales pages or the product pages. Doctor crafted and endorsed. Like, okay, that's already setting it apart with Dr. Charles Livingston. Um, cool. There's more stuff going on here. USDA approved single origin, which is already telling me it's high coffee. If you love or high premium coffee, if you love coffee, you know single origin. It tastes amazing. Supports digestion. Like, they're already calling out why their coffee is different. Like, this compared to Folgers, it's like, value here is so much more if I buy their coffee compared to Folgers. Then they've got, reviews and kind of showing like, hey, this works for me, this works for me. It's like allowing me to see, wow, okay, there's actual like doctors out here saying, okay, this coffee's amazing. And then we get to the sales process, right? They have a sales piece right on their homepage. A lot of homepages don't even have a call out box like this. Looks like we got some more stuff going on. The Ultimate Coffee Adventure quiz. Cool. So it's engaging. So we got a quiz going on. I'm sure as soon as I click on, yep, I'm already going through a quiz, and I bet you they'll land me on product offering. Perfect. Then we got some more testimonials down here, some more kind of call outs, 3D analysis going. Kind of that step one. Look how simple it is. A video with, I'm assuming that's Charles Livingston right there. Kind of that authority, letting me know like, hey, this is coffee focused. Like, there's a lot of things going with this brand, and they're doing a lot of things right. So it's not a surprise to me that they have all these credentials in their big brand. They're doing a lot of things right, and they're keeping it simple too. They're not trying to do from a concept perspective. I'm sure once we dig into that ad library, we got some complexity going on, and that's probably what allowed them to scale. But they're doing a lot of things right. So let's jump right into like this hack situation. So the very first thing I'm going to put on my diagram here is obviously we have an ad, right? So let's do ad, let's do Facebook, and there, that's our start. So looking through this, whenever you look in somebody's like ad library or you look at what they have out there, I'm looking for what they're running the most of. So to me, I know it's like pumpkin spice season, so they got some pumpkin spice stuff going. I bet you it's like a pumpkin spice focused product, right? So they're just playing off the season. So this isn't something that they're going to be running evergreen. I want to look at the things they're running evergreen, the things that they're spending the most money on. So if I scroll through here, I'm seeing this cognition, brain fog focused coffee a lot. This one I'm seeing a lot of the 50% off or the 58% off. Let's see. Let's keep on scrolling down. What date are we on? August 16th. So we're not too far. Let's go all the way down here. This is a good indicator. There's that 50% off. Let's keep going. Keep going. Make sure they're all active. We got May 9th. Let's see. I think this is the same offer. Let's click on this one. Yeah, looks like the same offer. So this is May 5th. I bet if I keep going down here, when's this? Is still active? This is amazing. Okay. A lot of people turn their Black Friday, Cyber Monday ads off after Black Friday. Don't turn them off. If they're continuing to bring in revenue, keep them on. It just looks like, you made a mistake and somebody's capitalizing on your Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. So if I click on this for a second, I got the same page. Look at that. Just a different button. I wonder if that's a split test going on. You can see it up here. Different URL, it looks like. OT2E1923. So they're probably slightly different pages. I wouldn't say it's like a conversion wise type split test going on. These might be, well, we got lifeboostcoffee.com, and then we've got sale.lifeboostcoffee.com. Let's dig a little bit further here and see what we have going on. So if you don't know this Chrome extension built with, you can kind of look at the back end, how they built this page. So I'm not seeing anything that really stands out to me. It looks custom unless I scrolled over it. So it might be on a platform builder. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Builder, drag and drop. Let's go to their website. Oh, I've never seen this before. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to check this out. I love a good tool. So they're using Builder. What was that on this page here? Got Klaviyo, Loyalty Lion, Judge Me. Okay, e-commerce is not present. So I wonder if they're using Builder on this page too. I'm not seeing it. So they're on two different URLs. So this tells me this is the, let me see, this was the older one, right? So they probably switch platforms, or they're testing different platforms and they're just keeping this platform open because the ad's performing. Who knows? I don't know. But I think this is the offer I'm going to go with for now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get rid of the old one. Let's focus on the new one because I'm assuming they're trying to move in that direction. I want to go to the most recent. Let's click this one. Okay, we got the same. Oops, hold on. Let's try one back here real quick. Got a little bit different of a URL. Same page. I wonder what's different. Okay, let's not get hung up too much there. And let's just say this is the page we're going to go after. So all I'm going to do is take this page. I'm going to come over here into my framework. And I'm going to add a page. And we're going to call this the sales page. And as far as setting this up, we can put this URL here. Take a picture. It's going to take a second, but it'll just populate the image right there. So first thing I'm seeing going through the sales page is a really strong headline, right? They got the discount. Like this is probably the reason why somebody would click on this ad. I'm seeing 50% off. I'm seeing all the things that lead to, okay, really warm audience, or even might work with cold, who knows? But I'm seeing all the things that, I originally clicked on, so it's cohesive to when, okay, this ad sold me, let me click on this page, and now I'm landing right here. Okay, there's the 50%, 58% off that I'm looking for. Let me just jump back here, see if this, there it goes. Okay, just draw this line. There you go. And okay, so it's cohesive from ad to landing page. That's super important. Then secure your supply of our delicious immune boosting. So see how it's different. It's immune boosting, low acid, healthy coffee, 58% off today while supplies last. So they got some urgency in there while supplies last, and some more highlights on the actual coffee itself. 2 years shelf life. Woo! So this to me, from like a marketing perspective, is telling me I can buy in bulk and not have to worry about it going bad. So that's nice. And immediately a testimonial call out to help with that social proof. Cool. So if you're like me, I'm sold right here and I'm gonna click the button. But let's go through the rest of the page just for the sake of this video. All right, so they got a lot of social proof going on. So I know I'm not the only one purchasing this. Like there's a lot of people with smiling faces saying that this is good. And it looks like they're using like all ages and demographics and things of that nature. So yeah, I'd say it looks like they have their demographic pretty much dialed in right here on this top sales page. Here's the authority figure, Mr. Dr. Charles Livingston, right? So he's the face behind the brand. Johns Hopkins Medicine recently reported that. Okay, so like he is the authority figure, right? So we're having a functional coffee. So it's hard to say like, oh yeah, your coffee's immune boosting without having that authority in the background. But we've got Dr. Charles Livingston right there to kind of help give that authority. So we got some more social proof going on here. There's that big button. We want to have that button every few scrolls. Now we've got some kind of things that differentiate the coffee, like we're seeing on that homepage. Single origin, one pure ingredient. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Shade grown, stomach friendly, because I don't know about you, if I ever have a bad cup of coffee, it messes with my stomach. Hint, medium, and dark roasts are easier on the stomach. Amazing. A cool copy thing here, if you're not aware, bolding, regular text and bolding throughout, and bolding the specific areas that are like really important. What you're doing, looks like there's some errors going on here. But what you're actually doing for somebody like me, I skim through things. I don't spend the time reading every little thing. It's just, it really just goes back to like how you like came up through school and how you like absorb information. I usually skim through things really quick. I just look for bold, quick numbers, 400 milligrams of caffeine, I'm looking for like heaven in a cup, the healthiest coffee. That's how my brain works. Other people sit here and read the entire thing, and other people are image focused. So having all these things and video focused, having all these things on your landing page is extremely important. So I'm curious to see if they have a video on here. Then we got underline. So I'm looking at all these things, which is super nice to see. Light, medium, dark espresso. Looks like they still got some errors going on there. That's all right though. From experience, you can get away with those kind of errors. It also lets us know that, hey, there's a human typing this page up. Sun-dried, fairly traded, specialty bean. Good stuff. And there's the video that we're talking about. So they hit all the areas of kind of how somebody would absorb information or content. And this probably goes through some good testimonials, looks like. Yeah, this is good stuff. Okay, we got some more social proof here. Another big button from our house to yours, kind of making it feel personal. Love that. Okay, why this discount is so important. Now we've got some urgency, current status. It's in stock. Your order will ship today. That's good. Kind of like a urgency scarcity tactic right there. And now I get to choose my blend going on right here. Okay, so I'm actually going to choose personally emboldened dark roast. I want whole bean. It's probably an uncommon choice. I'm gonna keep going through the sales page before I commit though. Looks like we got some more social proof, some origin story of the coffee, which is really nice to let us know like, hey, it's eco-friendly. Some more social proof, top influencers, doctors, real people. And then there we go, our authority figure right there, just to make us feel safe. And then a phone number, email, live chat, just to let us know if we have any issues with our order. They're here to support us. So I'm actually gonna go, I'll go 6 bags. That sounds nice. So I wanna click this button real quick to see if it, yeah, lands me in the same place. Before I click that button though, one thing that I suggest everybody does, I'm not going to go through the entire page, but just check things out on mobile as well and notice where things are. It's like, okay, this is all above the fold for like a normal phone. It's like the get discount and the button right there. I think it's interesting that they don't have a video or a photo up at the top. So just goes to prove, depending on the brand, you can make it work without a video or photo up top. But yeah, it looks like everything's good. The only thing I'd probably change here, they do have this button following you around the header scroll, so it's not too important. But if you did not have this, every scroll or two, you want to have that big orange button somewhere, right? And I don't know if they know this or not, but that orange button, learned this from a guy named Chris Chugio. I might be pronouncing his name wrong. But that orange button right there, I think it's called Belcher Orange. It's just been through countless multivariate and split tests, according to him, and he says that this is usually the best performing color of a button if you're worried about the optimization of a button. All right, so let's add this to our cart. Ooh, we got some immediate upsells. I wonder how they're making this work. So that's cool. It's probably on Builder, and I wonder how they get, I love the tech side. I wonder how they get all this information over to Shopify, because that's where their checkout is, it looks like. So we've got 58%. When you double the size of your order, save an additional 58%. No, I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Save $30 when you add our signature roast bundle to your order. Okay, if they're gonna spell out delicious like that, I might be interested. I'm gonna add this one. Let's see what goes down. Cool. All right, so according to the URL here, it looks like I'm on Shopify. Let's double check. So they're not using like a separate checkout like a Funnelish or a Checkout Champ, which the rest of their funnel might perform better if they were on a software like that. But hey, if you get it to work on whatever platform you're on and that's how you've been growing, stay on that platform. You could test other platforms, see if you can get it to perform better, but if it's working for you, don't change it. All right, so there we go. It's on Shopify. I do want to do one thing here and just look at this button at the bottom. No, I'm not seeing it. So they might have some witchcraft going on in the background to auto-populate this discount code. So, all right, right here, I'm going to throw up this sensitive screen. Where's it at? here so I can plug in my information real quick and then we'll look at the upsell process. So just stare at me for a second, my ugly mug, as I go through this. And hopefully I'm not actually showing anything right now. That'd be embarrassing. There we go, got my address in there. Just call out, looks like they got free shipping going on over a certain amount, which is nice. Drop in credit card information. Fantastic. Okay. Order is processing. Okay, I'm gonna remove the sensitive screen because we got some upsells going on here. Okay, so this looks like, let's do built with again. This looks like Zipify one-click upsell, which is if you're on Shopify and you're using upsell apps, make sure you're using Zipify one-click upsell. It's usually the best one. I'm not seeing it here. I saw tap cart. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not using it. Looks like it though. This is their typical format. But the Shopify like restricts a lot of the upsell stuff, so you can't really change too much no matter what app you're on. If you're really focused on increasing the average order value of your offer, I would suggest different platform. Check out Champ and Funnelish in particular because they have direct connections to Shopify if you're on Shopify. And then you can add videos, you can add timer reveals, a full page is customizable. You know, you don't have this little left-right content where you're limited. So let's dissect this order real quick. But before I do that, actually, we just skipped a whole step. We're not going to copy over their checkout page, but I don't even think we can do their upsell. Because if I tried to copy this page over, it's a unique URL. It's not going to work, but we'll try it. Just let that run in the background. If not, I'll add notes to this and take a screenshot of this page. That way you can see it later on. All right, so let's do this quick screenshot. That way, if it doesn't work, you can see it later. Okay, so get $30 off our signature roast bundle. So I don't know why I would do that. I just had that in my initial checkout. So this offer isn't interesting to me. If I say no to this, I'm not going to see upsell 2, which is okay. We could do that at a later date. But this offer right here, considering I just added this to my checkout, my initial order, this isn't appealing to me. So I'm going to decline this offer, but if I accepted this, I'd go to upsell 2. In Shopify, they mitigate things to, I think, 2 upsells, 1 downsell. So in those other softwares, you can have as many upsells, downsells as you want. But here, you only get those 2 upsells. And if I say no, I'm just going to see the downsell, which in this case, this is what we'll look at. So yeah, just some simple left-right content. Once again, Shopify mitigates this quite a bit. So I'm going to decline this one because I already have that offer. And then let's see what we got here. Try Highlander Grog today and save a huge 40%. I don't know what Highlander Grog is. Let's read a little bit more, see if that headline could be better. The best coffees I've had. Okay, that's a testimonial. Or flavored. Is it a flavor? Maybe I'm just naive to coffee world. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not really sold on this, honestly, if I was just going through this as a consumer. The price is amazing. That sounds nice compared to what I just paid. I mean, for a bag of coffee, that's premium, but compared to what I just paid, that's nice. So if I'm used to paying premium for coffee, like what I just purchased, then this is a pretty nice price point and 40% savings according to this. So that's pretty nice, but I'm not understanding exactly what this is. Maybe I can zoom in, which I don't know many customers are doing. Smooth, low acid, small batch, whole bean. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on this one. I think this upsell could probably be better. So I'm going to decline this one, but before I do, let's make sure we get our screenshot in here just in case we can't grab the link. Cool. Let's see if that oh no, it just pulled in the home page. Yeah, I figured because it's a custom link. That's all right. We'll just grab another one of these. We'll put the screenshots in later and just go downsell, and then we'll put another upsell here because I'm assuming there is one. We just can't see it. And actually, it would look like this because you can't get too crazy with the upsells here. So it'd be more like this. And then this next page is probably going to be thank you page, unless I'm completely off with Shopify's setup nowadays, which I don't think I am because we're still using it. So I'm going to say no. Good urgency with the timer. Yeah, okay. Love this. Love that there's a video here. It makes me feel like safe, that my order is secured. I'm actually talking to the authority figure who's probably the guy that sold me on the coffee brand in the first place. It looks like we've got a little whatchamacallit, survey here, which I never do. I really don't see the point of these. I know from like a brand perspective, you want to understand where did the customer come from, but seriously, it's a very finite amount of people that take the time to do this. There's probably a more strategic way to go about this, in my opinion. Perhaps an email that offers them a discount when you let them know where you found them. Like, there's a lot more strategic ways to do this. Okay, so no, you're enjoying it. Okay, so it's very simple. A lot of times you can add a thank you page right here, but you can see I walked out of this order with $164 average order value. And from an ad like this, I'd have to imagine, cost per acquisition, probably. I have no clue. Every brand is different. Depends on your branding, how long you've been around, all the different other offers that somebody could see, your targeting, all that kind of stuff. But if I just had to make a guesstimate, it's definitely not a one-to-one. It's definitely not $164 cost per acquisition. It's probably, I don't know, maybe like 30, 50. Once again, I could be completely off, but just doing an educated guess. But that funnel is very simple. I'm going to add these screenshots in here so they actually look all right. But yeah, no, that's a nice flow. But I think the thing that I want to call out, that way this doesn't end in a super underwhelming spot, is that these landing pages, so not just the one I clicked on. Let's see if this one, I haven't clicked on this one before. Same one, but just a different coffee on the front end. That's smart. But like this cognition one, this is nice, right? All day focus and energy while eliminating brain fog, jitters, and crashes. Because with most e-commerce brands, you just send them to the product page. That doesn't work. And then you optimize the product page like tooth and nail. Send them to a bespoke landing page that actually talks about like why your product's different. Give them the information. Coffee, but better. So look at all these call outs here. Like I'm being sold on like why I should drink this coffee. Not only that, like coffee is a taste thing. So a lot of the imagery is helping with that. Like I know this, well maybe it does, maybe I'm missing something. I know this has nothing to do with like pumpkin spice, this page in particular, which it really doesn't. But the orange, and I like pumpkin spice, is actually kind of in my brain like making me flock to this coffee, thinking like, oh, there's kind of a pumpkin vibe going on, a fall vibe going on. So there's that orange button, that Belcher orange again. Look at that offer. Look at how well that's stacked, right? You get 3 bags of coffee. Oh wait, free bonus bag. So you get 2 bags of coffee plus 1 free is how they positioned it. That's super cool. And look at that value. Look at that. That's amazing. Let me add this to my cart real quick. I'm going to shut off this video in 2 minutes. It's taking too long. I'm nerding out over offers. Like, look at that. $49 and you get all of this. You add this to your cart, you'd be foolish to back out, right? There's nothing slimy going on here. It's like just straight value. Just try our new coffee and you get all this stuff free. Like that's amazing. That's an amazing offer. That's what a lot of e-commerce brands are missing. It's like, here's your main product, but you also get this and this and this and this. It makes this $49 look like nothing because you're getting all this stuff free. Now in reality, this probably cost like a few cents. And what's that? Scoopers. It was a wooden spoon, PDF, and another PDF, right? So like the cost of it's not extreme. Like this is probably the only things that have a serious cog on it. But the other two, it looks like it adds a lot more value. So anyways, I'll drop this link in the description of this video after I clean it up and add those URLs, or sorry, the screenshots. That way you can go in there, download it, and check it out. But a little underwhelming of a funnel, but I really wanted to check it out after going through yesterday with that brand doing some of that consulting work. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to shut off the video here, and I appreciate you taking the time. Bye.